You obviously see a lot of players come and go during your time, and some of them sort of been a bit burnt out. I wondered whether it crossed your mind to ask for 6 months off, to take the winter off and then have another look.
It did cross my mind briefly as the decision became clearer in my mind. But I actually, if you're looking over the last period of cricket, probably the last 2 or 3 years, I haven't played huge amounts of games. You know, I've never felt that getting on another plane, getting on that, I haven't struggled with that. That's not been like anything to do. I haven't thought, here's another game of cricket. It's just been one I'm talking about that mental little bit which I feel as if I've lost. Like, you have 6 months off and then you come back, it's still, I don't think it would have been there. And I think for me, once the decision was in my mind, and you obviously ask people about it along the way, and then they say that you know. And I honestly think that's so true for me.
David?
Alastair, when we think about this idea, you probably heard it, that your international retirement is the last of a dying breed in terms of Test cricket, in terms of the advent of T20, dominance perhaps, T20. I wonder if you could talk about that issue.
Well, I think naturally the kids are going to be, when you introduce the game of cricket, they're going to be more, because the Erasmus has the T20, because it's there, absolutely. You've seen it, I've seen it in the way kids come into the Essex team as youngsters, their attacking game is better than their defensive game. So that is fact, I believe. And so yeah, maybe, I'm not sure I'm the last of dying breed, but there'll be certainly less cricketers of my ilk, I suppose, who are naturally suited to red ball cricket more than white ball cricket, because I think the diet the kids will have, just the diet of T20. I know we played T20 when we were younger, but it was still, you built an innings the first 4 or 5, not you play and whack it over the keeper's head to ball. That's because that's what's happening. So I don't think we should be scared of it, cricket. We just got to we have to embrace it. I think the game is embracing it, but they're probably if we play less Test cricket, which I think might happen, it still have the importance on it, and actually by playing less, it might mean it has more.
Paul first and then Dean.
Alastair, you mentioned the KP situation, the aftermath of that. Was it your lowest point, and could anything have been handled differently?
I think it could have been handled differently. I think the moment when Andrew Strauss came on board and he came out and he said he made the decision, for me personally, that was the best thing that I could have had. I have a regret over it because it wasn't great for English cricket, the whole fallout of it. So, I can't remember what your first question was.
Was it the lowest point, and were you hanging on in there when there was a lot of people saying you should go?
I think the game at the end of the Sri Lanka series, stroke the first game at Lords, second game at Lords, that kind of period there was probably the lowest.
Could you have gone then? Are you happy that you showed the stubbornness to carry on?
Absolutely. I think that's probably when it was real tough, I didn't throw the towel in. I still believe I was the best man for the job and the right man to being a captain at that time. It wasn't easy by any stage, and you could have taken the easy option and thrown the towel in, but I didn't. And I got. This is going to sound very selfish. I got the reward, but no, the team got the reward with the winner of the Ashes in 2015, which is just brilliant.
Dean?
You've obviously faced a lot of different challenges and roles. Who's been the kind of toughest opponent that you've faced?
Well, I think I must regret getting Ishant Sharma out as my wicket, because he kind of got his revenge constantly over the last couple of series. Clearly the ball going away from me from around the wicket, I found the hardest to conquer as a thing. But in general, the bowler who maybe not necessarily is the quickest, but who constantly hits line and length, probably almost goes back to my when I played as an 11-year-old, when an old 60-year-old just dropped on the length and I couldn't get off the square. It kind of is the same kind of thing. I've never had the power and the shots to knock bowlers off their length very often. I think so a bowler who can hang it in there, not give me the pace to work with, I found that.
I know you're still the one more game. Have you had any chance to think about what you might do in the future? Some of the people who've played tributes have said, you can't be lost in English cricket. It must be a role for you at some point in the future. Would you like to stay in the game? Have you given it any thought?
I It's nice of them to say that. Yeah, I'd love to stay in the game. I'm still going to play for Essex. I know that's kind of been brushed on the cup a little bit. I'm really looking forward to playing that. I think it'd be a big step to go from, you know, playing everything every day. All I've kind of ever lived for is playing cricket and chasing my dreams. And then to suddenly not have that at all, that would be a big thing. So it's great that Essex still want me, and I'm, you know, determined next year after a break this winter to go and score some runs there and help them to win some trophies again. That'd be fantastic. Some great people. But clearly, if that's, you know, if that mentally I don't play or if it's not going well, but I don't have that buzz, and I won't hang around just because that's not the way I go about things. And we will see. Like, you know, every day, I've never really done any media. I've never done any coaching. I've just focused really on trying to score runs for England and Essex, and kind of I thought whenever this day came, I will cross that bridge, and it's kind of what's going to happen. I'm going to definitely have a few months off now and go back home. Imagine I'll be changing nappies, you know, after I'm with Isabel. I think I'll be getting payback for that, and then we'll cross whatever happens in the new year, and it'll be exciting.
We'll take three more. One question each, Jonathan, Mel, and then we'll finish it off.
What made you first fall in love with cricket in the first place? And was it hard sort of sacrificing a lot of things in order to pursue that as a career?
No, I don't think it was hard sacrificing at all. I think, you know, I was, as people probably know, I was stubborn enough, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. And that's, so if you're missing out on a stag trip, or you're missing out on a lad's party, or you're missing out all that kind of stuff, you know, it was the right thing for me to do. So I don't think it was a sacrifice that way. Obviously, the little bits of, you kind of rely on other people a bit more. So obviously at home with the family and with the farming and stuff, all that wouldn't be there when I came back to it. Wasn't the people, you know, like Alice's mum and dad and their family and the friends who kind of help Alice out all the time. That's been so important. So they probably put more of a sacrifice in than I have in terms of that side of things. So when I do go back home and there's, you know, things are still running smoothly, you know what I mean? And that's, so people, it's not just kind of my effort. Yes, I put like the stuff in on my game, but you know, to have that when you go back to is very special. So they put in a lot more of a sacrifice, I think, than I have, because I've been able to go and chase it as well. And what's the other question?
What made you fall in love with the game?
I think for me, it's the battle between bat and ball is a one-on-one thing. So I love that stuff, but you play in the team. I think that's, you know, I love the individual sport stuff, but the experience that I've had with some great people over 12 years, 15 years. Like, if you're on your own, I don't think in your individual sport, you don't get that. But with batting, you get that individual things, of me versus the world, but then you get your team as well. And that's probably why it suits me down to me.
Mel.
Alastair, since you've jumped on that plane to fly to India and make a debut, how much have you changed as a person, and what's changed, and what's still the same? And I guess also with the dearth of, they're finding it so hard to find another opening partner. It's not a great era for opening batsmen. Do you think maybe everyone appreciates it a little bit more, how hard it is now?
I'm sure I've definitely changed as a person. I've probably become more confident in certain situations, you know, kind of leadership. I think the one thing about the captaincy, you are put in, it gives you that thing to grow, and you're thrown into so many situations that you can only be better at that as a person in terms of yourself. I hope I'm still the same. I hope I'm still the same kind of person I was when I started. You're going to have to ask, you know, people who know me best. I think they'll say that. They'll still think I'm stubborn. They'll still think I'm single-minded. But hopefully, it's still okay to be around. And I think everyone knows it's the toughest job in their job, and I'm still going to say that now I'm finished.
And last one,
Alastair, I just want to ask about the England test team. Sort of where you leave the team now, what's your sort of assessment of where the team is at, where it's going to go now without you, and possibly sort of that Joe's captaincy obviously having overlapped with yourself, but now is it possibly his chance to really sort of put his stamp on the team?
Well, I think he is putting his stamp on the team. I think he's growing every day into the role. And as I found with my captaincy, it was, you know, the first couple of years I was a very different captain to the second couple of years, and I see that route. I think they're obviously in a really good space in home series. I think they're incredibly good sides playing at home. And the challenge is can we be more successful over abroad and be a bit more consistent? That's where I think their side is at. I mean, I've never seen this team now is more talented than any other team I've played in as a group of people. They can do special things on their day. It's just whether we can get a bit more consistent as a side, and I think that's the next challenge. And obviously, being more adept to playing away from home.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.